biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, and one of the great venues, Mackey Stadium. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Nevada Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Reese?
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. It's the Rainbow Warriors offense that has the first possession of the game. And coming out now, Popele Ashlop. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Hits inside. It's Barfield. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now, just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is on the 2, 3rd and goal, and they'll go jumbo package. Slams it ahead. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost.
And he's in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Fresh set of downs going up top. In traffic, it's Givens. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, go.
Running inside. It's Turner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Givens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Play action on 1st down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Swats it away.
Well, the offense is trying to complete that in route against zone coverage, but you saw everyone on defense there watching the QB's eyes, and it led him right to the throw so they could knock it away.
Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus. Offensive coordinator on the sideline, I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Rush is on. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the 1st quarter.
He'll keep it on 2nd down.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep 3rd downs manageable for this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Turner. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Handoff again. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. There he goes. Inside the 50. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Hawaii. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the point after is good. Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
On play action. Oh, pressure's coming. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play. But instead, he gives up the big safety.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide left, it's Barfield. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Wants to throw on 1st. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Draw play, it's Barfield. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice. He just carries it face-long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They'll send the back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And that is no good. And the missed field goal leaves the lead at 23. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Turner. Right side, it's Brown. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46. 36-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Breaks through, it's Barfield. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one, they need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Could be an out. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Firing to the right, complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Drops back on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Moving to his left. Lets it fly. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Fires left. It's caught. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the 1st half. It is a 1st down. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Quick strike through the air for the score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
Go, go!
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, Week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 5 team, the Oregon Ducks.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably...
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
But how impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you. Oh.
Touchdown, Hawaii! And the route is on. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Go, go!
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throws to the wideout. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Ready, go!
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. On the move. Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. A give to Brown. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Left side is Givens. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. This Nevada offense really has it going. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's loose on the right. And in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Snap it to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for room. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Now on the counter. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. They're all over him. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Rice. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. With this game decided, let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket, and it's getting late. Week 12, and this is how things would stack up if the playoffs started today. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. The run inside. It's Turner fighting off the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Here's a little room there. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Long way to go on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morgan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. Swings it out to his running back. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for space, it's Rice. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Rice. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Delayed handoff, it's Rice. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for the edge. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught behind the line, it's Rice. Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Quick give, it's Rice. Just smothered on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Paul.